So, early on I realized that, well, the first thing I realized in real estate is that I didn't understand why real estate agents had this need to do everything themselves. It never made sense to me. Like I met all these agents who are like, oh no, I still meet agents who are like, oh, I go on all my own inspections and, I
Oh,
do all this. And I always would say, like, why? Like, you're not the best are you the best person to do that? It doesn't make any sense. So I understood early on that I have a certain skill set that I'm good at, and everything else I'm pretty bad at. So I'm actually terrible at follow-up. I'm terrible at customer service. I don't get back to people. I don't respond to emails. I knew I was bad at all that stuff.
sound like a typical agent.
Yeah, man. I mean, I know I'm terrible at all that stuff. So what I knew I needed to do is I needed to create a system that would work to make that happen, and I needed to find the right people that would execute on that, because I'm not going to be the one that that executes on that. Have you guys read the book Rocket Fuel? It's a
No.
I think Jeff Cohn might have recommended this one to me.
Really?
It's a book called Rocket Fuel, and it says that in every organization there's kind of the visionary, and then there's the person that executes. And rarely do you have a good visionary that's also a good person that's going to be executing on all these minor things. So that's kind of the backstory on it. And so, I'm very systems based, and I always wanted to create systems around this. So we're very checklist driven on our team. I have an amazing director of administration. Her name is Courtney. She might be listening, but she's the one that helped us set all this up. And so Courtney really manages all of our systems. We do everything through a program called Basecamp, which is kind of a process-driven collaboration software. And all of our checklists are on there. And so it's very easy to follow. Our administration team follows all of the checklists that they need to make sure that that customer service is delivered. Because to me, it was like, if it's not being delivered, it's a systems problem. I'm not going to do it. I need to find someone that can do it, that can really follow the checklist. And then we just evolve the checklist. A system is really, at the end of the day, it's just a good checklist. So now when you look, it's like we have all these 5-star Yelp reviews, and it's all because our admin people follow the checklist that's there, and we know that those things work.